Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Yae Miko is finally out in Genshin Impact, and with that, we just did her story quest over on my Twitch stream. And I've got to say, I really liked it. I've come to the conclusion that Yae Miko is probably the sassiest, but the smartest character in Genshin Impact. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video.
We haven't been to the Yae publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that quest where we went on like a date with A.
Come on.
And we read books and stuff, right?
Man. There's only one
I
thing
forgot
we're
about
wishing
that.
for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Exams.
It's just an exam. Trust me. There's
I
no
don't
problem
miss
you can't solve
exams
by
in school,
throwing
by the
Mora
way.
at it.
I
If
was
it
not a
doesn't
good test
work,
taker. Like,
then just keep
okay,
throwing till it
chat.
does.
When you were in school, did your teachers allow you to use the study guide for the test, or were you just like, did you have to study the study guide and then like go in with nothing else?
They arguing about. It's quite a spirited debate.
You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
1111, make a wish. What does that mean? Is that from a novel?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual?
A wish ritual? That actually works?
I mean, yes, it does. This does not sound incredible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
Oh my god. This guy, Kunihiko, he's practically Doro 44. Unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. He's a Twitch streamer. But anyway, after a few days, he became an upstanding citizen.
I heard
Oh my
it directly
god,
from
dude.
him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
If only that would happen. Oh my god.
His whole bed was filled with. Wow!
Paimon, calm down real
I'm
quick.
sure the
Calm
part
down.
about waking up
All right.
lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration.
I don't know. You guys are kind of convincing. I'm starting to believe it.
Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
I mean, that's true. What should we wish for, chat?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could. Oh,
We do
and
need
you'd
Mora.
finally be
We do need
reunited with
Mora.
your twin too.
But Thor has a point. We could wish for potatoes as well. And potatoes are good. Mashed, mixed potatoes. What else? How else can you cook potatoes? Fried potatoes, even. Cake potato. That is a thing, I think.
Closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff.
Wishing.
Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae publishing house.
I forget
One's
Yae
an editor,
has a
the
publishing
other's an
house.
author.
That's how she's rich. That's how she made her money. Yae Miko is probably the J.K. Rowling. The J.K. Okay, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Because I forgot. Yeah, J.K. Rowling's not the best person. She is the man. She is. Who's another author that's very famous? I guess she's the John Green. John Green's an author, right? She's the Stephen King of Genshin Impact. I completely forgot J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Not J.K. Rowling. I'm sorry.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon, as close as kin with you.
Junkichi.
See?
This is a broken prayer.
Hear my summons?
I didn't really believe that. I don't think your wish is going to come true.
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed.
What's the
You're never
difference?
going to get it down at this rate.
What's the difference between heed and hear? Isn't it the same thing? You know?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay.
This guy is just high strung, I think,
Where
you
did I
know?
leave off with the incantation again?
I think Yae's more like Chris Kardashian, but for books. Also a business manager. Okay, Sasha, real quick. Okay. I love the Kardashians. I love keeping up with the Kardashians. Chat, if you want to know some Dorian lore, I'm Dorian, by the way, if you don't know. One of my guilty pleasures is keeping up with the Kardashians.
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
I think so.
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Interesting. I didn't think you guys would believe in that kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you
He's a good
please be
supportive
little more
friend, I
accommodating?
think.
This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
And he's ugly. Oh, man. That's a lot of wishing, though. Oh, Junkichi. You got to pick one. It's like a triangle. You can't pick all three. You got to pick two.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori
Don't
from
make
the
fun of
shrine take
him.
too long
He
to
wants a
have
better
any effect
life.
on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Okay.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out?
Dang, we're getting deep into this.
Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Who's trying to join my game?
This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Oh, so, okay. This book is the Rhonda Bynes. I think Rhonda Bynes wrote that book, The Secret. This book we're talking about is The Secret in Genshin Impact.
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Okay.
Junkichi.
This is The Secret,
everyone's
but in
saying
Genshin
it's
Impact.
Real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Behaving strange? How though? Like,
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
I'm with Junkichi on this, chat. I'm with him. I like him. He has hope.
Starting to sound a little suspicious.
I don't think so. I'm kind of digging this.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
I bet you it's Yae Miko writing all this. Honestly, probably. I'll do it.
Oh, great, you're here.
Is she going to be condescending this time, though? She does not look happy to see us. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Well, we'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Are you single?
Well, we were just...
No.
Actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
Paimon, she's literally just standing there. I don't think she's doing anything.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Oh my god. Oh. What? Oh yeah, I'm not really busy. Nothing major. What do you mean nothing major? My brother has been captured by a gang and might be murdered, and I need help. What do you mean nothing major? What happened?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that.
That's her just
Since
saying, I
you're
don't care.
so curious,
I don't
let's have
care.
him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Yae. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Why does she not care?
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
You said a lot of words that I did not understand, but okay, go on.
Domon turned him away.
And James says a follow, I appreciate you. Welcome into our Fan 44.
But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
I want to meet his brother.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
So maybe he wished to become a great swordsman, and then what they said earlier that people are changing, maybe there's a demon possessing people.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
I'm going to be 100,000, that's a lot, 100,000% transparent with you right now. This paragraph, this little diddly that she just spoke, hit me right here in my heart, in my chest cavity. After getting partnered on Twitch, I have felt this exact same way. You, Yae Miko. You. I didn't want to dig into my problems right now. You. God. Oh my God. Wow. She just called me out, dude.
For a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No,
she just called me out, dude.
If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Stop saying it. You're making me feel worse.
Oh, all right.
Can we move past this conversation?
Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Does that have a significance?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute.
Very true.
I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Dude, Yae Miko, even though sometimes she rubs me the wrong way, she's very upfront and blunt. She's very upfront. I kind of like that.
Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What?
That's random.
Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've got to help me.
I don't trust this guy anymore. I think he doesn't really want to save his brother. He just wants his dream to come true. At his brother. And he even said, like, it's the same coin.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very pitiful.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
No, you are.
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine. And in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah!
Paimon, we have to help him.
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Chat, there is no other character in this entire game that is like Yae Miko. She's like, I think she's the first one to just... Honestly, she says what we all think. She's a girl boss, dude.
Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly.
She said whatever your name is. Oh my God.
Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
We have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Wait, what? Just fake it. Just take some, some salt. Just mumbo jumbo, you're fine.
It's
You'll
a
believe
common
it.
trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This isn't a light novel, though.
Well, you
This is
were
real
the
life.
ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
Since she doesn't care.
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
She's not wrong.
You technically have a point.
Dang it, she
All right,
outsmarted
let's
us,
go.
chat.
Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay.
Let's follow Yohei and go
She's just a
visit his
great
brother.
character. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. She's just very honest and blunt.
Strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yes, the act of calming your mind.
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we?
True.
Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances,
Oh my god, dude.
why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Faking it till we making it, right?
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Let's do it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need.
need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Hello, sir.
This man's got a
We'd like to ask
mustache.
you about the Catko Brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Okay, well, we don't go off ifs, ands, and buts. Mustache man, we need the money now.
No, we're not here for anything like that.
This man is in a lot of debt.
But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Okay, we're not getting into that.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
So he was a bum.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples.
That's
in a
what Yae
duel
Miko is
recently.
doing. She's trying to get more of people's stories to see if the brother is lying. We're trying to catch him in the lie. There we go. Yae Miko, she's smart, dude.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is.
Dang, okay. This
Yohei
guy's
did tell
outing
me
him.
about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that.
Okay.
He always has reliable information.
Bet. Let's keep finding more loopholes in this lie, this intricate lie.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Catko Brothers.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, those two.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking
Four Body, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in.
about the fight.
Oh, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
Huh.
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
I don't know.
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Something's possessing him is what it is.
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to.
He's on
In the
steroids.
past, he
That's
never
what it
used to
is,
do much
guys.
except lie around
Steroids.
sunbathing all day.
Do you think it's boring? I think it's actually kind of interesting so far. I want to know more what happens. It's definitely not right in Shogun's Quest,
One
but
afternoon, he did
I
what
like
most
it.
people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
why did she make that noise? Why did Paimon go, oh?
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out.
Dude,
He shouted,
tofu?
"What
Oh,
is that
tofu's
stuff?
actually really
Keep
good.
that away from me!"
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the
Let's
sword
go
you asked
find
for,
him.
too.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
Where's he at? Is he below? Or below? Hello? Oh my!
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Not no, no.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while
That was
sitting
so
at
dumb.
a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
That's pretty cliche, if you don't mind me asking.
Hey,
That doesn't make any sense. If you don't mind me saying, is what I meant to say. He's pooping.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it?
I don't know. It's kind of stinky.
Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
I don't know why. That's kind of like... Okay. Not really.
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
What a Chad, my guy. This man's like, he drinks one protein shake. He's like, ugh. I feel it. You see these muscles? Oh, yeah. Had some creatine today. Yeah. I lifted some groceries today. The gun show. Right, Shingo.
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
He's being possessed by a guy that works at GNC, obviously.
I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei, save me.
She's just standing there like, this is so cool.
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Yeah.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do?
We should probably do something, Miko.
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
I don't know. Maybe we should do something.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
What?
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
What's going on?
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed it straight away when he started acting out of character. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. Yes,
They made a
that's it.
wish.
The one that's all the rage right now.
Yes.
You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted.
So they became Satanists. That's what it is.
Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us.
I was joking, but it looks like they really did.
After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
So they pretty much sold their souls to the devil, in a sense. Why didn't you seek help right away? Why did you wait until now to get him some help? Yeah, that one.
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
Oh, so you prefer... Okay. What a shitty brother.
If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
His brother's a pretty crappy person.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something. And then no one would want to sign up as his disciple.
But I mean, that's what you did.
So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
Selfishness.
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Okay. Just pocket salt. Oh my god. Oh my god, we knocked him out with pocket salt.
What is that?
Of course it is.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Now that your brother's dead, you're next.
Save me! Save me!
Miko, he fainted. What do we do now?
We do nothing.
Uh-huh.
But you, little one.
Oh.
Just a quick fight, and this will all be over.
Easy. I just got my Kazuha up.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Yes.
Come on, fight me.
Bet.
Coming! Be careful!
Let's do it. I got you. Trust me.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
There we go. Deleted. The last samurai. Right there, dude. Dead.
That was great. Excellent. Whoop. What a rush.
This guy just likes to fight.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Okay.
Disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there.
He just wanted to fight, dude.
Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yae? Yae, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yeah, but we're poor again.
Yae, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
He was a total Chad. I couldn't handle it.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay.
Just get some Pedialyte. He'll be fine.
At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now.
Yes, we understand.
Okay.
We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
And this is the moment these two became Christians.
We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Bye. Have fun. Don't do that again,
Miko,
please.
Would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Those are the questions I have right now.
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
Oh, Yae.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Master of the Sword.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Facts.
Fair enough. But it seems like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by until it disappeared.
Hero Spoom, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day so far.
Nothing at all. Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
Oh, but it wouldn't have killed him, though.
Of course. It would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Okay.
Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
And nobody died.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Is that the entire
Miko.
quest?
You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
True, true.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Actually, in hindsight, yeah, that's actually kind of a problem.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote
She's
this
just
book?
so
And why?
dismissive. I think
Don't we
too much
there
to a
might be
fault.
A bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
I think it's more of an issue than she thinks it is. And I think that's one of Yae Miko's faults. Because she's not perfect, right? She's not perfect. I think sometimes she can be too dismissive in a sense. I haven't done that in
Yohei
years.
and Shingo may have been fine in the end, but things got pretty scary when Shingo was possessed.
Lady Yae!
This
I
guy.
finally found you.
Oh God, what do you want?
Kuroda, What are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
We're
Let me
bankrupt.
see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
Uh-oh, business is going down, baby.
One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
See, now that it's a business issue, now Yae Miko, see, she's a girl boss. Girl boss. She's a business lady. Now she's me like, oh no, I can't pay for my Mercedes. Now we gotta fix this issue.
Back here now.
There we go.
Miko?
There it
What
is.
is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
She's about to lose all of her money, dude.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
Oh no, Yae, there's competition in business? Oh, whatever are you gonna do? I wish I could say that to her in that tone. Give her a little bit of her medicine back, you know?
I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
What do I get out of it?
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon asking the real questions here.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Oh, now she's manipulating.
Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Okay, I don't appreciate that. That is gaslighting right there, I think. Yeah, right, who? Okay, so I was right. That is gaslighting.
Wait, what just happened?
We just got gaslighted. That's what we got.
Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Because we're being gaslighted, Paimon. We were on the... Oh my god.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
Nothing's wrong. Get your guns.
I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House.
I don't know how to feel about Yae Miko now. That's not okay, but you know what? Now I don't know how to feel. What's up, Yae, the manipulator?
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Burn
Why
it all
don't you
down.
Take a guess. I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yae Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Guji Yae and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
I like it.
Oh, wow. Your first guess, and you got it absolutely wrong.
Don't talk to me in that tone. Hey, don't look at Paimon that way. Paimon was trying their best. I agreed with Paimon.
Seriously? That wasn't it?
A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now.
Yes.
If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
Okay, that's true.
In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, well, other than your manipulating, gaslighting, girl boss gatekeeping stuff, you're right.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
I think that would do the same thing.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require,
Yeah.
going to such lengths over a
True.
light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives
I
of Inazuma.
hate that she's the way she is, but in the same time, I love it. But then in the same time, I hate it. But then in the same time, I hate that she's right.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Okay.
It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone.
Sure.
The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
Okay. Makes sense.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
Genshin Impact 2.
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rival's sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
All right.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
A material girl, if you say.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House.
Chat, I already know what's going to happen.
My ways.
That guy in the beginning of this quest who was like, oh no, I wish I could write a book. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I'm having a writer's block. He is going to be the savior. He is going to help us write this book.
I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
I mean, yes, obviously.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Okay.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
All right, here is our audience, chat. Let's figure out what they are into. What's up, dude?
I've been reading light novels for a long time now.
Okay.
I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling.
Bet.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Well, that's, yeah.
Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
How do you beat that? Okay, thank you. Next, do you have anything better to say?
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations.
Pictures,
When
okay.
to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good
Okay.
illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's
Okay.
a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them.
So we need artwork.
The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike
You know who
any
we
art
could
style I've ever
commission?
seen before.
We could commission Albedo to do the drawings. He's an amazing artist. All right, let's talk to Tetsu.
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills.
Why is his voice so familiar? Where have I heard this guy's voice?
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning
Yeah, we've heard of
Spirits,
it.
where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one. The
Okay.
protagonist is a Kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
All of that? Okay.
There you are. Let me introduce the team.
Okay.
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Zuzu, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, That's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It
Makes
definitely
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
You tell Yae Miko the reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Sure. Audie, welcome back.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
That I don't know.
We know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
That's why we have the team.
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler,
Thank you for the follow earlier. I appreciate you.
That are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. That would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
Based on our travel experiences, I could talk about that for weeks.
As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Bet. Do we get to pick what experiences?
Let's start with chapter 1 then. What do you think?
We do. Oh my god, we actually do. That's actually kind of cool. The Dragon and the Grand Adventure. I like that one.
Sounds like a great one.
The Dragon. That'll hook people, right?
Let's see here. The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time to the sight of a dragon flying around and wreaking havoc on the city.
This book is just going to be Genshin Impact.
With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. But then, the dragon suddenly turns into a beautiful young woman.
Huh?
Human, let us work together to build a better future. The love story between human and dragon begins today?
Not this, dude. Don't. No.
Well, that was an unexpected development.
What is this? Why is he sticking his tongue out? Why is he adorable?
What? But that's so misleading.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Pretty good rating.
The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past.
I don't read, but
I think
okay.
you really understand what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
From the experts, are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Bet.
That's good. Okay, we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
How many chapters is this book going to be?
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain.
True.
Hurry, chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
All right, chapter 2. What comes next?
You don't look so good.
My mind goes blank.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block.
Oh,
It's
God.
our arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Dang, okay.
Sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Honestly, chat, what she just said, like going for a walk or something, can clear your head so much.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
The basic kind? Okay, that's kind of rude.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Okay, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paycheck. Speaking of Mora...
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Leeway. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis. Rock and Roll Girl. I turned into a Geovishap hatchling. I'm gonna do the Rock and Roll Girl. I want something different.
The Leeway Academy has more student clubs than you can shake a stick at. And as the new kid on the block, the protagonist is the one they're all fighting over. There's the Culinary Club, the Architecture Club, the Funerary Club,
Funerary?
even the Coconut Milk Research Club. But in the end, the protagonist chose to join the Rock and Roll Club. Taking a chance on their youthful dreams, 4 newcomers to the Academy form a rock and roll band that really begins to take off.
So I'm guessing all of the dialogue is different.
I give it a 9.5. Classic tale of youth and friendship. It never gets old. I especially like the head of the club. Great character design. She really has rock and roll coursing through her veins. I can almost feel the heat from that fire in her soul.
Approved.
Aw, yeah!
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Sick.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Yeah, get to work. Now what, chapter 3?
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt Decree. Farewell, Literature Hunt Decree. Starting as a Resistance soldier. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Resistance soldier.
When the Vision Hunt Decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the Resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier. Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance
She doesn't look like she
general,
likes it.
and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the Resistance.
Huh?
It's surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic
I mean,
hero's
yeah,
journey.
kind of like Star
From
Wars in a
ordinary
sense.
soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
I'll go with it.
Oh, so we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done
Okay.
then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Hopefully.
We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular
okay.
Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
Why did I think that Genshin didn't have magazines?
You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation.
Okay.
Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Kuroda, let's talk. I'm ready. You tell Kuroda about the situation.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements.
What do you
But
mean?
Since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
You better.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can.
Seems too good to be true.
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning.
Let's do it.
Your light novels sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
So we have to convince her? All right. Well, I usually do that kind of work over the weekends, but it's Tuesday.
Time to go.
I'll do it for Yae Publishing House. All right. Nakano Shino. Yae Miko brings the completed light novel.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name.
Thousand Hands.
Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you
I mean,
think
that's
it's a very
true.
descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
This is such a weird quest for Genshin Impact. You guys are definitely right about coming from Raiden Shogun's quest to this one. This is not a bad quest. I am liking the quest a lot, but it's so, I feel like, different, but also fitting because it's Yae Miko, the head of a publishing house, right?
Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We had a top-notch team. We're
That's
fine.
right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
3
Thank you all
days?
for your
All right.
submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Bet. Thank you. All right. How did our book do?
You've all finally made it.
How did it do?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves.
Let's go.
Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Yes. All according to plan, baby.
That's great!
I feel like there's a but, though.
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for
Oh,
a new work.
never mind.
Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great. Oh, see, this is all great, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
yeah.
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
What?
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true.
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
What? That's a throwback. That's yesterday's news. That was 3 days ago,
No one's
dude.
talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune?
Yeah.
What's that?
Where have you been for the last 3 days? It's the new hottest thing.
You haven't read it yet?
Dude.
Okay, so
Come on, you gotta
supposedly,
read it.
If you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all
God.
the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. That the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects.
They do.
This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort.
Oh my
That
gosh.
proves that the incantations
This is
in
so
this book
funny.
are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow.
I think we're doing pretty good.
You're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line.
Okay.
All right. It's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Next phase? I thought we were done.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
True.
Yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. So, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out.
Okay.
After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
And died.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So, what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
Okay.
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
I like that she calls us a little friend. This sounds very dubious.
What are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
All right, I'm here, Yae.
Miko,
What is this place?
what is this place?
The
It's creepy,
ideal spot
dude.
for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
All right.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly?
Ghosts?
We're finally
Goblins?
about to meet the
Ghouls? I don't
true
know.
Author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
I don't know.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared.
God, jeez, dude.
Okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Collect clues concerning the summoning ritual. Okay. And we get to use the trial Miko. Yo, this place is kind of cool.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie.
I mean, do you see where we're at right now, Paimon?
Looks like the artist signed their name.
Rakusai.
Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
I'm getting like Scooby-Doo vibes from this quest. Oh my god, okay. I did not realize you guys would be here.
The wind knows.
Shine down. Beg for mercy.
Most joshingly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the fan party more. Hope you're having a great day so far. Get wrecked, bro. Give me this. Okay. So nobody does
I
this.
see.
Look. Zoom in.
This setup is quite handy.
Right there.
Saves me
Okay.
a lot of work. All right.
You got
go and take a
Zhongli,
look around.
normal,
There should
right?
be a mechanism somewhere
Yae
that makes the
Miko,
whole room move.
normal. Kazuha, also normal. Shogun, normal. Now you switch to Shao. Look at him. He starts to glow. His tattoos and everything. Look at that. Isn't that? He's the only character that does this. Anyway, we continue. Does it hit you with Electro? There we go. Wait. Oh, no. I didn't mean to go down here. Oh, man. Oh, wait. What? Oh, wait. Maybe I did mean to go down here. Let's do this one. Oh, wait. Chat. We have to get this up. So, and then there's one up there, it looks like. Ah! We just have to find them. Got it. So that's the third one right now. And as you can tell, I'm kind of struggling with a puzzle because I'm not good at puzzles at all. But, you know, we try. All right.
Oh, it's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Paimon, we're fine. We're
Okay.
fine.
Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
You guys think if I said weird things during Genshin, I've said weirder things in Dark Souls.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Am I gonna get jump scared, chat?
You saw what
I
happened
hope
to
not.
that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time.
I don't want to be
disappearing.
jump scared, okay?
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
I'll care for you, Yae Miko. Just don't be condescending.
Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
Okay.
Sit on the chair, stare at
I'm
the
kinda
painting,
freaked out.
and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay. What if we see our sister? I don't know why we would see our sister, but like, what if, you know?
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
I don't know.
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! What the?
This is weird, dude. Oh my god, it's like a giant monster. It's like that scene from Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Rest in peace. What the heck? Yeah, I'm here. Where am I?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual.
What is
Getting a
this?
taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
What the heck?
So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Paimon, stop it. We're not doing good cop, bad cop right now.
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
This is so weird.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Huh?
What? Paimon knew it! You had
Excuse me? This man's a psychopath.
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily.
Uh-huh.
I sense, yes, great power within him.
Maybe the Traveler was not the best person to possess.
Good.
Exactly.
With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
This is so weird and bizarre.
Quick, wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile.
Oh,
You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Oh my god, dude.
Take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko!
What's wrong? Is she laughing? Oh my god, she's laughing. She doesn't give a shit, dude. Wait a second. They pulled a trick on us. What?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
God dang it, I believed in it too, dude. I thought I was gonna have to fight the Traveler.
You made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you.
You little mischievous kitsune, you. God dang it.
Look
All right,
what you've
well.
done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago.
Oh my God, I
Now
feel
you're trying
so
to blame it all
bamboozled
on
right now.
me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai.
Okay.
No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that
What?
recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel."
These guys are just making fun of people's misfortune. He's just like, oh yeah, this poor person was just like, oh, please help me. And I was like, you sad sack of shit.
So I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Right.
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiuko.
I want to see what he looks
Memories
like.
of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
I wonder what he looks like. Kind of cool.
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know,
Or
I
whatever.
actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands.
Right.
Given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Okay.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories.
Just letting you guys know.
All right, you win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later,
I need fan
you're
art of
all
that,
grown
by
up.
the way.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Wanted, welcome
Not
in.
much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
This has been took us
Goodbye then,
a
Urakusai.
turn to the left. It's been weird.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one.
That's you gotta live your life,
Especially
baby.
these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders.
We make her day brighter.
And
Let's
even
go.
A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
What did she say? Pig-headed? What does that even mean, chat?
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Stubborn. Got it.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Bye, Rakusai. I thought he was gonna be like an evil demon that we had to fight, chat. No. Turns out he just pranked us.
Disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all
Weird.
there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
We got you.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
Tingly and weird, and I could smell grapefruit everywhere. I remember everything pretty clearly.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most
You mean the
wonderful
moonless
mood.
night?
In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny
Grapefruit?
proportion of the
That's what
memories
happens when
in
you
the
get possessed. You just smell grapefruit.
It will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
Okay.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
We're gonna do it.
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
There she goes again, manipulating us. She's got her paycheck.
Paimon's paycheck?
And I do need the Moro.
Well, there's no way out now.
All right, let's do it. Give me my paycheck. What's your theory, Turkey?
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
Paimon's right, though. I just want my paycheck.
Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering
I love
of the
that word.
yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers.
I wish
There
we
were
could
so
see
many
that.
of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly.
Okay.
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place.
Let's
They will
go.
gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong. All the
Just give me my
preparations for the
paycheck. I'm only
ritual
here for my
have actually
paycheck.
been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When
Okay.
that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will
What do you need
start
from
the
me?
ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Okay.
During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air
And we
above
get
the
to
Grand
see
Narukami
this?
Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that,
Okay.
I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters.
Okay.
They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
I have to fend them off? Bet. That's gonna be sick, dude.
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Let's get going.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Gucci's orders?
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
Yeah, so you need a skadoodle. You gotta get out of here.
I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care
I'll
of a
be
couple
here,
other things
kicking butt,
first.
taking
And
names.
once
You
we're
know.
done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
So we want to see the yokai.
It seems like Lady Gucci places great trust in you.
She
Lady
does.
Gucci's never allowed
She's like her
anyone else to be in
girlfriend,
her
but
presence when
not
she's
really.
conducted
She doesn't know.
rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Thank you.
We're much stronger than we look.
As night falls, the monsters slowly congregate
These
in this
monsters
area.
look really riled up.
We can't let them get up the mountain, though.
Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see
I
the
didn't switch out. I still have Shao on my team. Oh, crap. There's a mirror maiden right behind me, too. Oh, no. Okay.
There is no escape.
Good thing we have Zhongli.
I will have order.
That music. Let's go.
As one with wind and cloud.
Shine down.
Perfect. You're dead.
Lament.
Dude, I haven't used Shao in such a long time. And he is, I think I took off some artifacts on him, so.
Torn to oblivion.
There we go. Easy. Come here.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
That. Good old Zhongli. God, I love him so much.
There is no escape.
I don't have the right team, but it's okay. We got this, chat. Where are we going? All right. We got this.
Illusion shattered.
This. Bring everybody in. Do that.
Now you shall perish.
Here we go. We got Raiden Shogun. That's all we need, right? We got this. We got this. Yeah, it's definitely longer than Raiden Story Quest. That's what that's what I've noticed. I'm like, it's not. It hasn't been bad though. I actually have enjoyed this quest. It's good in its own right.
Strike first. Useless. Don't hold back.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Nice. There we go.
Train harder.
How many more do we have? Oh my God, we have so many.
Solidify.
All right. Easy. Destroyed them. Deleted all of them. Not as action packed. Ooh, cutscene though. Dude, the cutscenes in Genshin are just get better and better.
Everywhere.
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
I love the cutscenes, dude. This is so cool so far.
You all right, little one?
Don't
You
look at me
a
like
little
that.
Nervous.
Don't say it like that.
Paimon's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
That's so cool.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
She's so graceful, dude. One of the prettiest characters in this game for sure. What? Yo, that's so cool.
they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end.
Whoa.
Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Bet?
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
How does Genshin do all the cinematography and stuff like that, dude? Like,
So beautiful.
their cutscenes are always top notch, in my opinion. Always top notch.
From Inazuma City.
And yeah, the music's so good too.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
This gives me 11/11 Make-A-Wish energy.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Dude, that's so sick.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
Oh.
Just a little, of course.
That was so pretty, dude.
Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Oh, I'm great.
That was so cool. That was a really cool cutscene.
I'm fine, seriously. Really,
She's not.
No. Honestly, you two.
Miko.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Taking her out to dinner? Okay. Declarify, welcome in, how are you?
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Meal?
Okay.
It's a deal.
Well, see you soon then.
Hey.
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
You gotta wait. We gotta create
Quite a
hype,
surprise
dude.
when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
It was inside of you the entire time.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Bet. Let's go do it. Miko, where are you? I'm trying to have dinner. Where you at? Was it another cutscene?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
She was already in waiting for us.
This? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're
Hey,
paying
she
after
ordered a
all.
lot. I mean, you're paying after all? God. Good thing I got that credit increase this morning, right, chat?
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Damn, she's an expensive girl. Okay.
Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
No way she just did that. Okay. If I was like,
Alrighty.
No. No! Oh, God. What a sly fox she is. She really is. She's playing
What's
us,
gotten
dude.
into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't
good thing I'm a
drink
banker.
alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
God dang it, Miko.
Outrageous! Last time we were here working on on the novel. All you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Yeah, she did.
Strange. I remember no such thing.
No way. There's no way, chat, that she literally is gaslighting us again. She's gaslighting us again. Hoyoverse. This is gaslighting. Well, I remember it.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
She doesn't care.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
They better give me 5 million Mora and 700,000 Primo Gems. Wait, you mean to tell me that we're not going to get anything because she's like, oh yeah, here's a big check, but you also owe me this meal, so I'm going to just take the check back.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler.
Okay.
The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
And that's the quest. Chat, 60 Primo Gems? How much Mora did I get? 38,000 Mora is what I got. I got 60 Primo Gems, 38,000 Mora. That's what I got? And that's the Yae Miko quest. What did we think, chat? What did we think? I liked it. I liked it in its own right. Not thinking of Raiden Shogun's quest. I liked it for what they offered.